great. There's just one thing I've been struggling with. I have no way to define my position this semester. Hello, my name is Sigal Soloman. I served as an intern at 826 Boston Writers' Room in the John D. O'Brien School of Mathematics and Science. 826 Boston is a nonprofit organization that supports students through writing, tutoring, and publishing. And as a gap year student, I am an endangered species here at the College for Social Innovation. When I first began this experience, I was so excited to start a new gap year program full of bright opportunities for people just like me. On the first days of launch week, I would be surprised to discover the majority of my fellows here were already in college, some of them even pursuing a master's degree. But I put my best foot forward and tried my hardest to fit in with those who were further down the line in education. Speaking of education, let me just make it clear that starting off at my internship was not exactly easy. I didn't fully grasp that I would be tutoring at a high school until it was a little too late. When I found out that I would be teaching students up to grades 12, I was taken back. I mean, look at me. Do you really want the 19-year-old teaching the 17-year-old about positive phrases? You have to remember that at the start of this internship, I was just 7 months out of high school myself. I had gone from being the student to being the teacher in the blink of an eye. While all of these fears and insecurities weighed on my mind, I knew I had a job to do. It was a job I signed up for and one that I had become passionate about. I'm not saying everything magically changed. It was awkward and annoying when other teachers thought I was a student and tried to flag me down for a hall pass. I also never got used to being asked, "Miss, can I go to the bathroom?" But I don't know if I prefer the other version. "Hey girlie, how do I pronounce this word?" My role was certainly a unique, interesting, confusing one. I was not a teacher, I didn't have a class or a curriculum, but it was important that I set boundaries with these kids. And I showed them that even though they could trust me, I was not their friend. I wish there was a simple definition of who I am or what I did at 826. Maybe that is where the value in my position lay. The fluidity of not just my role, but the writer's room in itself. It can be a quiet place to study and get tutoring help, a noisy place to eat lunch with friends, or a place to go after school. In other words, it's a place I wish I had a year ago when I was in